as pickles?
The Chamoy Pickle Kit Challenge from TikTok.
Oh, yeah, let's do that one.
You wanna
Chamoy
do
Pickle
this?
Challenge? Yeah, that sounds fun.
Okay.
What's the Chamoy Pickle Challenge? Like, you have to eat a pickle?
This might get a little messy.
We have a tabletop there.
Okay.
You're good. You want me to hold it?
Chamoy on a
We'll
pickle?
look it up. We'll look it up.
All right.
We'll look up the history.
I love chamoy, though. Chaboy loves chamoy.
Chaboy loves chamoy. I don't know if I want this on or off. I feel like with the pickle kit, it'll have to come off.
Yeah, you don't want to get it all gross. Are you cold?
Oh, it's just very comfortable. You know, just being covered up feels better as a woman than not, but it doesn't get as many views, you know? The old dilemma.
The old dilemma. Oh, that's probably why Dogs Around Hunt isn't getting as many
Yeah, I
views.
should
Is because I'm not showing enough skin.
take this off. Unfortunately, I should take this off. Okay. All right.
You put a cutout of your sister in the background for views.
Just put her face over my face. I'm like,
And she's just like in the background.
here's
in
a younger
bikini.
face, you fucking animals. And you know what sucks? I feel the hottest I've ever been. So to be called ugly now, you're like, what? This is rude.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because it's like, as you get
I'm the
older,
most
you gain
confident.
confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So
like
then when they call me ugly, I'm like, what are you talking about? It makes me feel like I'm actually a psycho.
Yeah.
I'm like, do I have too much confidence?
You're like, should I have been more confident when I was young?
Right.
Why wasn't I confident then?
Right. Story of my life. I should put some lip gloss on. I like that I can see myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's helpful.
It is helpful just for like the way you're sitting.
In case you have like a nip slip,
Yeah.
you're
You
like
know.
ready to go.
Yeah, I'm like, why hasn't Hormoz blinked
dude,
in an hour?
Do you remember? What did you say? I don't tell you.
He's so rude, dude.
So rude, no?
Yeah.
Did you remember when you wore that like sheer thing on stage and you didn't realize that everybody could see your nipples on stage?
Dude, I was bombing like I'd never
Bad.
bombed before.
Because nobody could pay attention to words.
I guess like I didn't wear
Go
a
up there
bra,
with your-
but the shirt was dark enough. It was a black shirt, but the material was really thin. So when the stage lights hit, it was like completely see-through, but I didn't realize. Like full nip, everything out. And I'm doing this set and I am. Did you watch the set?
Yeah.
I am bombing, like where I was like, let me bust out like my first good joke. Like I was like,
Yeah, you're
like,
doing the bangers.
I was doing the
and getting very little back.
and then
you're
I
like,
make a joke and I go, what's going on? What are my nipples out? And
What am I naked or something?
Yeah, what am I naked? And some girl goes, yeah, you are. Like all pissed off with her boyfriend. I'm like, oh my God. So
and then like
I
halfway through you put something on, right? Somebody threw you a jacket?
had to ask one of the door guys
Yeah.
for their hoodie, and I put on their hoodie for the rest of my set. But then I was like, you guys are still remembering my nipple,
Yeah.
and it's still not as good of a set
Yeah.
because now you're living in the memory.
That's the thing, is like women comics have to like dress like
Bad.
bad.
Yeah.
Or else guys are not gonna be are gonna be getting horny.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like part of it.
I really give dressing bad and wearing baggy clothes my first 10 years in overalls and
Yeah.
shit like that a lot of credit for just getting, I mean, the difference
Yeah.
in people paying attention is
Yeah.
noticeable.
Yeah.
Every set. If I look good, it's a worse set every time.
Yeah.
So catch the monster in your city coming soon. It's like people like see me on Instagram and stuff and they're like, hell yeah, we're going to her show. And they show up, they're like, oh, but she's funny. So fuck it.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kim Congdon Takeover. I'm Kim Congdon, and I'm here with one of my best friends, one of the funniest guys I know, Hormoz Rashidi.
What up, dog?
What up, doggy? Dude, we're in it. We were talking in the parking lot. We went and had a smoke. Hormoz and I have been friends for a long time. If you remember Hormoz from the last podcast. What was the last podcast we did called? I don't remember.
It was a lot about mushrooms. Right?
You were wearing the acid rap shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
And why black people go to prison, we
Oh,
discussed.
yeah, because they're down low gay. It's the best place to be down
It
low.
does make sense. You know?
The game of
Game of
Kim.
Kim.
We talked about the best game in the
game
world,
of
the
Kim.
game of Kim. Yep, I fucking love it. And then we were just talking in the parking lot about because Hormoz is if to our entire friend group, we call it mozing. You're like you troll us. He's a fucking troll. He's like annoying.
I like to say prankster.
No, he's a troll, dude.
Silly little prankster.
No, he's a troll. I used to have a huge crush on this guy.
Thank you, but I have a fiance.
Not you. I used to have a huge.
Embarrassing.
crush.
That's embarrassing for you. I love you as like a friend, like a sister.
Okay, I used to have a crush on this guy for a long time, and one day I came home and Hormoz was there, and he goes, "Hey,"
Oh yeah.
and he said the guy's name. He goes, "So and so asked about you," and I went, "He did?" And he went, "No,"
No.
in front of everybody, and it was so embarrassing. That's not a silly little prankster.
That's a silly little prankster.
That's a silly little send me to suicide. Dude, so funny. Yeah, you have all these pranks, and you did something on Halloween. I need you to tell everyone what you did on Halloween.
What did I do Halloween?
Where you almost caused a fight at the Comedy Store.
Oh, this is not my fault.
This is one.
This is not my fault.
Okay, it started.
This is not my fault.
This is how one of your pranks almost got us in trouble.
Okay, this wasn't even a prank though.
Okay.
This was, okay, your sister's dating a guy who was at the party, and he came up to me and asked me for advice, and he said,
no, she's not dating a guy. It's just a guy that was at the party with us.
okay, he was a friend of yours.
Yeah.
But he comes up to me and says, if you see a comic you admire, what's the best way to go up to him and tell him you like what they do? And I made a joke saying, you just walk up to him, no words, and you kiss him on the lips. Right? Obviously a joke. Laughter. And people laughed. People laughed around him as I said that. People laughed. I walk away thinking, good, I hit a joke.
You got one.
And then
Got your
Guam
set in
comes
for
up
the
to me
night.
and says, hey, your buddy you were just talking to is about to get into a fight with Jamar. Turns out he walked up to Jamar and said, Hormoz told me to kiss you. And then went to kiss Jamar, and Jamar was like, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you if you try to do that.
Jamar was about to go to prison.
Yeah. And then Jamar's like, why are you telling people to come kiss me?
Yeah.
And I said, I did not do that.
Yeah.
I made a joke saying if you admire someone, don't.
Can you imagine taking that literally? Can you imagine hearing that advice and going, comics are weird, dude? Like, he probably, like, tricked himself into being like, they were raised differently. Like,
Yeah.
they're different kinds of people. So it probably went in his head where he, like, overthought it and really convinced himself, well, like, this is, like, some Scientology shit. Like, you
think
gotta kiss them on the mouth and, like...
He was too young for Seinfeld, so he doesn't know sarcasm.
Yeah.
So he just thought, like, all right.
I gotta do it.
Good
He said to
advice.
do it. Yeah.
And he literally was about to get
Too young
killed.
for sarcasm is insane. I feel like I was sarcastic when I was, like, 3.
Yeah, me too.
Don't you?
Yeah.
I feel like I was always
It was
like,
like the only way
"Okay."
to get away with being rude to your parents. So
Yeah.
It's like, okay, mom.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But then Jamar's mad at me. He's like, why are you telling people to come kiss me, dog? Like,
Well,
and I'm
Jamar
like-
Jamar came up mad at
Do
me, and I went like this. Jamar came up to me. He's like, Kim, what's going on with your friend?
Yeah.
He's like, what's going on with your friend? And I went like this, Hormoz? And I called Hormoz over, and I go, Jamar, talk to Hormoz. And I walked away. That's all I said. I was like, I'm not even getting involved in this.
And it's like, if anybody's to blame, it's the guy who tried to kiss and Jamar for being so fucking kissable, dude.
Yeah, he
Right?
shouldn't be kissable.
Don't be so kissable, Jamar.
That's kind of his issue.
That is his fucking fault, dude.
Yeah. Did we tell the story last time, Xavier? Do you remember? Did we tell the story of Hormoz? Oh, I don't know if you produced that one. Of Hormoz chasing the girls with the milk. We probably
I don't know
did.
if we did. Maybe.
We probably did. Hormoz, when we do acid,
Acid Hormoz gets a little crazy.
he's a beast. He's a different human. If we call him Acid Boy because he like becomes like he just doesn't get things. Like he becomes Acid Boy.
Yeah,
He's
become
just like,
dumber.
Yeah, you become dumber on
Yeah.
acid.
Like, I don't understand when people are joking in front of me.
Yeah. And we were on a hike. I think this was a mushroom hike.
I think it was one of the two.
Yeah, and Hormoz has this water thing.
It was a boxed water. So
Boxed
it looked like
water,
a box.
so it looked like
like
milk.
milk because it was a boxed water, and I had
Which
a
was
banana.
tripping me out the whole time I was on mushrooms. It looked like he was just drinking milk on the mountain, and it was kind of fucking
I had
me
a
up.
banana and a box that looked like milk.
And his beard was really grown out, and he was wearing like these dirty sweats and this big hoodie.
Very homeless looking.
Yeah, and these two, and we have like a group of people, and these two like hot LA chicks come by, and I guess
there's a pile of dog
shit on the ground. And someone's like, ew, watch the dog shit. And one of the hot chicks goes, oh, sorry, that was me. Which is so funny.
Yeah, super funny joke.
Actually, a funny hot chick, someone with a good personality in LA walks by. Which
cool
we should have just been their friend.
Yeah.
But instead, Hormoz on drugs is convinced that she is really shit on the trail. And he's really chasing her down to lecture her about how she should never shit on a trail.
And there's a bathroom right there. I'm like, there's a bathroom right there.
And she starts running.
Milk and a banana.
And he's like, with his beard, I'm like, to them, it looks like a homeless guy was like, yeah, cat shit here. Like,
this is my home.
Yeah. Hormoz is crazy. Anyways, I brought a gift.
Hell yeah.
I brought a Chamoy kit. Well, I was given a Chamoy kit. I should shout out who gave it to me.
Yeah, dude. Shout out your boy.
Shout out my Chaboy. That is good. Hold on a second. Let me see. Oh my God, I told them this earlier. I posted a picture of myself as Louis K on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I said, this man robbed me. If anyone's seen him, like, please share. And it went viral. And now people are legitimately messaging me like, hey, just so you know, I took a closer look at the picture and I think that's a woman who robbed you. They're like asking what area it was in and shit. Like,
That's
people
so
are really trying to
funny.
find Louis K.
They're like, I think it's you.
And I keep replying. I'm like, he's hit me multiple times. It's like the story gets worse about him. And guess what? You can't slander yourself is the best part. It's really fun to make up a character and then just defamate their name. Is that the right way to say that?
Yeah, defamation.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. I gotta search Chamoy in my DMs. Oh, here we go. Shout out to Kenneth Blake. I don't know if he has this Chamoy. Okay, some guy sent me this.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully it's not poisoned. And if it was Kenneth Blake.
I'll try
Shout
it
out Kenneth Blake,
I'll taste
816.
it first to make sure.
I don't know the Chamoy brand, the Chamoy company, but
This is a powder.
yeah.
Chamoy is
Yeah.
not a powder, is it?
I think it's a whole. Can we pull up a video of someone doing a Chamoy pickle kit? So these are the jumbo Chamoy pickled.
Ew.
Chamoy flavored. You chose this challenge.
Yeah, I'm down to do
We
it.
could have painted a unicorn.
I'm down to do it,
instead.
but a chamoy pickle sounds gross.
Okay, so let's take a look.
Just a pickle juice. Let's just try the first bite.
Ew. You trying to get me horny? What are you doing?
Okay,
Yeah, why is she doing this naked?
Put everything in. We're gonna do Takis.
You're supposed to do all of this.
Spaghetti shit.
Oh, the spaghetti shit is fire.
The mango. The other powder, I think it's watermelon.
Yum.
And you're supposed to wrap it in a fruit roll-up.
The gushers. Just take a look at that. Oh,
Dude, that looks fire.
So we're about to try that. Are you excited?
Yeah, I mean, the first bite looks awful. Just
Yeah.
the pickle? That looks
Well,
terrible.
the pickle's freaking me out. I got to say, the pickle's freaking me out. It's a big red pickle. Like, this is definitely, I got to say, not good for you.
No.
It can't be good for you. Let's see what's going on. Serving size 1/9 of a pickle.
1/9
So
of a pickle.
that's a bad start. When the serving size is a 1/9 of the pickle,
You
they're
probably
really
shouldn't even take a full bite.
they're trying to they're trying to fucking really break it down in a way that you can consume it. Okay, 0 vitamin D, just so you know, 0 iron, a lot of potassium, and calcium.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The pickle's not good for you. We just have to accept that. So I got to tell you, I
The rest
did.
of it's really good for you, though.
We're going to share all this candy. I
Okay.
actually got 2 versions of this candy, but during a road trip, me and Haley opened them and tried just the candies.
Yeah, the candy's fire.
So we have 1 version of everything we'll share.
Okay.
So I don't really know. Yeah,
It's gonna be really messy.
This is juicy, but it's got juice.
Do we have like another cup that we
Well,
can
no,
put
no,
them
no,
in?
But I'm saying it.
know,
What
so
we
that
do
we-
with the juice in the bag?
So if
once
you got-
the bag's open. Okay.
Get a couple more cups maybe, and then we can just put them in once we cut it open.
Oh yeah, can we have a couple empty cups for our chamoy pickles? So, this is intense, dude. Let's see these ingredients. Pickle water, vinegar, salt, natural flavors, calcium chloride, a firming agent, potassium sorbate, sodium, benzoate,
Very firm.
Red number 40. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's the thing that's gonna kill you is the red number.
Yeah. Oh.
Don't smell it.
No, I'm not saying smell it. Like, look at it.
Yeah, that's what Native American penises look like. A lot of people don't know that. Oh, gross.
How did you open that bag?
I just use my teeth.
Here's the trash.
Thank you. Okay, you should just put the bag in the... Oh, okay, that is mentally ill what you did. That's crazy. The bag in the juice was absolutely unhinged behavior, Hormoz. You should know that. That was acid boy behavior. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He just went
You
for
just
it.
bite the top off. You can't take your nibble yet.
Ugh. It's pretty good.
No.
It tastes pretty good, but putting that much of it in my mouth at one point.
I'm scared to
gross.
bite the top off. This is... I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to be like shouting out your company. This is foul.
Well, you know, one of your fans.
But I get it.
Just wanted to get you to put a pickle in your mouth on screen. It's pretty fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Honestly,
Genius.
and
They're
I
like-
fell for it. Clip this. I don't know. Yeah, this chamoy could be poisoned.
Is it actual cucumber?
Yeah. It's a cucumber marinated in chamoy vinegar.
Okay.
All right. So now open this guy. Right?
That's the money shot there.
Yeah. So many people are jerking off to that
Okay.
as a gif.
Whatever. Just make a GIF. I don't give a fuck. You know me. I don't care. One time that I found a porn and the girl looked just like me, and then I started charging for the links.
That's so funny.
I don't give a fuck, dude. Give me my money. Run my checkup, bitch. I think you're supposed to roll it in fruit roll up first.
Oh, roll it in fruit roll.
Yeah, dude. What are you, an animal? Relax with it. Look who's onto the spaghetti too quick. Calm down,
Hey,
dude.
it's the Italian in me. Yeah. Let me get that chamoy spaghetti.
Yeah, one time I started sharing the link for $20 a pop.
You face swap it yourself.
No, it was a girl that looked just like me.
You
Yeah.
remember when we posted my feet on your story on IG?
Yeah, and people started really giving me money.
Yeah.
And it was the ugliest, nastiest feet.
Yeah, it
And
was
some
my
people
feet.
were like,
And
I was like,
it was my feet, and she wrote, "The Patreon is better."
yeah,
It is. Yeah.
yeah. And people really followed me. Look at this. This looks cool.
That looks great.
You see this?
Yeah, fruit roll-up skill.
I haven't seen one of these in the raw in a while. I'll split the
In
roll.
the raw.
Yeah. A roll up in the raw. Yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta finesse, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
You
sure.
You gotta get out there and make your money, even if you do it under another woman's name. Then I stopped doing it because I kind of felt bad. I was like, is this wrong to sell links to another girl who's trying to earn money for her porn?
It's like she's,
Yeah.
instead of her making the money.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop in the name of Jane.
All right. Make
Okay.
it like a cup, yeah? And then put the
Oh, this
candy
okay.
inside the
First
cup.
of all, the speed with you're doing this, you've done this.
Well,
You've been here before.
My parents cut my foreskin off, so I had to fake foreskin my whole life.
You've been faking your
I've
own.
been faking my foreskin, yeah.
Dude, this looks like this is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting.
It's got worms coming out of the foreskin.
When we take bites of them, can we zoom?
Yeah.
What's this thing? This is just more more of the same thing.
I gotta make mine look like foreskin too.
Yeah. Wrap it around. There you go.
Not my
There you
foreskin
go.
tutor.
There you go.
Thank you so much for being my foreskin tutor. I really appreciate that.
It looks more like 5 skin, but
Yeah, yours is all folded naturally.
here, throw a piece of this in there too.
Oh yeah, that'll get it skin in. What is this?
I don't know. It was in one of the packages. Another candy.
All right.
That's the poison.
Fentanyl. We're just putting clumps and clumps of it in.
Fentanyl.
A little fenty.
A little Fenty Wap.
A little fenty wop. Have you ever had any business finesses in college or anything? Did you ever sell candy out of a briefcase? I feel like you would
I mean, I
have.
got into college by completely lying.
You did?
Yeah, in high school we had to do 30 hours of community service, and I lied and said I did 408 hours of like cleaning beaches and helping disabled kids learn how to play basketball. I just made up a bunch of stuff.
Did you really? That's
this is true.
horrible.
and I won multiple awards in my community for how much community service I did.
No.
Yeah, like they would come into my class and like congratulate me and give me these like plaques and stuff. And
I can't tell if I'm being Moz'd
no,
right
this
now.
is true. This is true. Like I had my mom sign off on all the community service with her maiden name, Mitra Shaparian.
So what does that mean?
So that they wouldn't look like the person signing it was my mom.
Oh.
And then when I went to applied to college, I went to Berkeley, but I didn't have the scores for that. I had like 3.7 and a 1300 SAT. Here you go.
Okay.
And and I just but my personal statement was like all about my how much community service I did. So I looked like the best person in the world. Snap tip off.
You're a psycho.
But it says snap tip off.
Straight from scam to candy.
Snap tip off.
There we go.
So smart,
and
so dumb.
I got in.
It's crazy. Oh, this looks insane.
Here, take some of that.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm glad we're fine dining together.
This is crazy.
There's
so much candy mixed together. Did you snort it?
Yeah.
Why?
It went in. You want to do a bump off my?
No.
Do a bump.
A bump of that. No, that's gonna hurt. I don't like that.
Come on, one little bump. Look, that's 2 grains. Live a little. little. Do 2 grains off my pinky. The fanciest lube in the world. It's motherfucking Mochi Melt. Mochi Melt is a newer company, and they're making these water-based lubricant. They're a company that's making a water-based lubricant. I don't know why that's so hard to say, but I really like the packaging. I don't know if you've ever seen lube packaging before, but usually it's in neon colors. It comes really bright. This is sleek. You want to give it a little taste?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Are they the same flavors?
No, this is the honeydew. They actually taste really good.
Honeydew. Oh, God.
Flavored lube. That's not bad, right? They kind of taste like a lollipop.
Wow. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. You want to try watermelon?
Mm-hmm.
Here, we'll do a little. This is called the horny mukbang. That one kind of hits. And then one more, the strawberry.
Gosh.
Now, what if I were to tell you these have been used?
Oh, God.
I'm just kidding.
Trying them.
But they are good,
They're
right?
really good.
They taste really good. They
Wow.
they actually taste like it's not lube and it's like food you eat or put onto something. Like I would put this on my ice cream. It is the Lubie Baton of lube. Beautiful packaging, nice, sleek. You could put it in with your shampoos. You can't even tell. So go to mochimelt.com. You use promo code TB15 to make sure you get 15% off your order. Again, is it mochimelt.com or co? It's mochimelt.com and use KC15 for 15% off your order. Again, this is one of the companies that really supports podcasting. They put out a great product. So we put out a free show if you could support and maybe get a little gift for your loved one. Tell them that I sent you. All right, let's get back into the show.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
He's waiting for you.
Okay, hold on. Wait up, man. I just got to the bathroom. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You did it. You got Moz'd. I didn't do it. Wait, what's it like?
It's good.
No. Did you really do some?
It's good.
I didn't do it. I thought you weren't going to do it, so I didn't do it. You've tricked me too.
I'm a really good friend.
Yeah.
I would never not do it.
If you OD on sugar, that'll be the fattest death ever. He did
It's like,
he did a bump
a
of
new way to do sugar through the nose.
he OD'd on chamoy. It's like
Chamoy.
what?
All right.
I don't even remember what I've put on this.
I've put everything.
Okay.
We got a little bit of everything.
I think I didn't do this sauce. This looks like Taco Bell season. And I think I put this on. Yeah, I definitely put that on. I don't think I put this one on. This is fucked.
I'm feeling a little nauseous at the idea of swallowing this right now. I love chamoy, but the pickle is.
We can bite it. Here, let me pull the foreskin down.
So I don't know what chamoy is.
Can we look it up?
It's like a
before we get
fruit-
into it.
It's like a dried fruit mixture. It's almost like
Let's look it up.
Middle Eastern people have lava shack. It's like that's what it is.
Lava Shack.
I think it's made with plums.
Lava Shack, baby, please.
Yeah.
Lava Shack.
baby.
Chamoy is a variety of savory sauces and condiments in Mexican cuisine made from pickled fruit. Chamoy may range from a liquid to a paste consistency, and typically its flavor is salty, sweet, sour, and spiced with chiles. Apple covered in chamoy paste.
Yeah, shit's good. Apples with chamoy is really good.
Oh, yeah, I've had that at your house specifically.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Now
Let's
we're
do it.
informed.
Let's get into it. I'm scared. We've constructed our chamoy pickle.
We
If
have.
you're watching, this is nuts. We should cheers our pickles to lifelong friends.
To lifelong friendship.
I'm so happy. Wait, be patient. Is it the snort? Is it taking over? To lifelong friends, I'm so happy we met and that we met.
Hell yeah. Love you, Doug.
Love you, Doug.
The pickle ruins it.
This is upsetting.
Mm.
I just realized that we
Everything else is so good, but the pickle is just this disgusting,
pickle's
vinegary grossness.
Intense.
Like, why add a pickle to this? Why not just eat the candy? Candy's so good.
That's the point of the pickle challenge.
It's like somebody came up with this shit, dog.
I kind of like the second bite with the pickle. Mm-hmm. The pickle's kind of good alone.
I don't think so. I don't think so, dog. Give the fans what they want. Another bite of the pickle.
I just deep throat the pickle. Here you go.
There you go.
Here you go.
Patreon.
Subscribe.
Like, this is for the
Please,
Patreon.
just buy stuff from my sponsors and keep subscribing. What do you want?
Ugh.
That was horrific.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's a fun challenge to do with your friends. I would advise you to buy a pickle kit and challenge your friends to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't do it again.
I don't like the way it stained my fingers immediately.
Yeah. Oh,
This
that was fucking a lot.
This stuff, take a dab of that. Not the whole thing. I want some. That's fucking good.
Yeah, it's great.
Whatever this is, I can munch on this all day long. What is this?
I think it's watermelon flavored, like chamoy candy.
That is delicious. Yeah, the pickle kit, this is a lot.
The pickle's way too much.
So people eat this regularly? This is a regular snack from some people?
I don't think so.
Isn't that wild, though?
Somebody. There's enough people.
somebody.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah.
There's somebody. That's fucked.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That for them, this is
They're like, Mom, can I have a chamoy pickle?
And they're playing the video games.
Yeah.
Just spilling over the seats.
Somebody started making this, like in their house probably, and their friends were like, "Oh my god, thank
Thank
you."
you.
And their friends were like, "Oh my god."
I love that seasoning thing.
Yeah.
Mexican candy's good.
Yeah. You got some right there.
Not some chamoy.
Chamoy on your boy.
This is what they wanted. Me wiping my face full of chamoy.
Yeah. The internet's breaking right now.
Yeah, that's what I get for listening. Yeah. Not me making a whole movement. Dude, okay. I did it.
All right.
I
We
did-
did it. We ate chamoy.
We're going to be so sick.
Yeah.
Well, the snort did you in. You can't give in to peer pressure like that, dog. What,
You're like, what, chamoy now? Coke tomorrow? What song?
I have a podcast and a following. You're going to snort some little sugar, huh?
I forgot we did that.
Have some pride hormones.
I forgot we did that.
Have some
You're like,
respect.
come on, let's do it. I'm
This is like when a girl
all
acts
right.
too slutty by accident and then her friends call her out. You're like, have some pride in yourself. You're like, oh my God. You ever had that? You ever had a friend when you're
Snorting the thing wasn't as bad as eating a bite of that pickle.
really?
Mm-hmm.
The pickle, this is just looks like a sad ending. I don't like the spaghetti.
No, I like the spaghetti.
I could do without. I like that little pad of seasoning, and that's about it. I think I'm going to get rid of all of this.
Yeah, get rid of it.
This seems like, enough. Actually, I
And
feel
if you
like I
get
could reuse these little bottles.
save this
Not
for
to-
the Patreon.
I was just about to say enough with the plastic, but I do feel like I could reuse these little bottles.
And this is for the Patreon.
Just
Exclusive
these.
content. Kim eating a pop, eating a
Oh,
lollipop.
yeah. You subscribe to patreon.com/Kim Congdon. I might eat a little Vero mango chili powder, cover
la la.
mango artificially flavored lollipop with only
Sugar, corn syrup, citric acid, salt, chili pepper, sodium, lactate, natural artificial flavor, red 40, yellow 5, rosemary extract.
Rosemary extract. Damn.
It's healthy. it's like a salad.
Yeah.
It's got rosemary in it.
Yeah. Yeah, Mexicans, man, they add herbs and spices to everything.
What's your favorite food?
Ooh. Probably Iranian kebabs and
I
stuff.
knew you were gonna say your own shit. You know what? People just
no,
can't.
but if the argument is like who has the best food per dollar spent,
yeah.
Mexicans. And then Italians. Mexicans and Italians. Because you can, for like almost no money, you can make Mexican food or Italian food. And it's really good.
Yeah.
Like spaghetti, beans, tacos.
Dude,
and
the
shit.
Italians, I'll tell you one thing. The Italians, they figured out the food, but their desserts can,
You don't like tiramisu?
not really.
Oh, I love tiramisu.
No, I don't love tiramisu. I don't think the Italians have perfected desserts. All their cookies crumble.
Yeah.
They do. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I don't
like
want to
bi-
piss off the
Like
Italians.
biscotti, you're like, why is it so hard?
Yeah, it's all like that little cookie that's like the Italian colors. That one can fuck off. That's not a good cookie.
What's the Italian colors
The
cookie?
little tricolored cookie that they have. Do you know what I'm talking about? The Italian tricolored cookie.
Yeah, see if you can
I'm
pull it up,
pissing off an
Zay.
Italian right now. And if you're Italian and you're saying we have good desserts, you don't. You don't.
I mean, tiramisu rips.
I don't like tiramisu and I don't like cannolis. That
No, I've never had that.
it does not seem appealing to me at whatsoever. It doesn't look
It looks
moist.
cool. Yeah, it doesn't look moist. It doesn't look great.
It doesn't look great. Look up Italian desserts. Let's see what we got here. I think the people that got
What about
dessert the best,
this Italian spaghetti dessert?
Oh, mwah.
Papa Napoli.
Whatever he said. Yeah, no. Italian desserts are not good. I would say Italian top 3 foods,
Yeah.
last place in desserts.
Mexican desserts aren't the best either.
No, Mexican desserts are great. Americans really
French are the best.
French desserts are fucking good.
Yeah.
Yes. Creme brulee,
Yeah, creme brulee.
my favorite. What else is a French dessert? I could only think of creme brulee.
Like all the cakes and stuff
Yeah,
that
look
they make.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I just don't like any of it. You know what it is?
I love tiramisu.
I like my dessert to be sweet, and Italian desserts tend to be not as sweet.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so I just don't like it. No offense to the Italians. I love the food. God damn, I love the food.
Yeah.
And I love the people and the music.
Italian music?
Yeah.
What's Italian music?
I don't know, like old Italian music.
Like Sinatra and stuff?
Like old Italian music. Like put on old Italian music and it just sounds fucking cool.
Like Pavarotti and the tenors and that kind of shit?
Don't treat me like I'm wearing a Rolling Stone shirt
Andrea
and you're
Bocelli?
a 50-year-old guy
Andrea
going like,
Bocelli?
name 3 Rolling Stone songs.
The blind Italian guy who sings, you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know Italian music specifically, but I've
But
heard
you like
old
it.
Italian music and it
Yeah.
sounds fucking
I mean, it's
cool.
just like people singing.
Yeah, it sounds cool.
Yeah.
Great music.
I mean, the guys with pipes, it's really tight.
Yeah, well, that's
With
for
the
any
guy-
kind of music.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, I don't love Italian music like in particular personally.
No, me neither.
What did you just say?
I said I love it, but like
You're just trying to counteract the fact that you shat on their dessert. You're like, I gotta say something good about
I don't
the people.
hate it and it's nice, therefore I love it.
They make wife
It feels
beaters
good
look
when
good.
I listen to it, therefore I love it. It doesn't annoy if it doesn't annoy me, I love it.
It's nice to have on in the background when you're at an Italian restaurant.
What the fuck is that?
I'm gonna pull up some Pavarotti.
Oh, here you go. Give me some Pavarotti.
Yeah, Pavarotti.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him put in my Puccini. He keeps it up. This fucks.
I mean, I would never play it.
I feel like I could write a whole movie just off this song. Listen.
Yeah,
to
you
this.
could have this on in the background while
The
you
best.
work.
Yeah.
It just sounds like classical music to me.
Yeah, I like classical music.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, who's your favorite classical music artist? I'm like, I don't know, dude.
You do know.
Classicalmusic.com and
You
classical
do.
music comes
You've
up.
heard of Beethoven.
I've never heard of him. The dog?
Yeah.
I love that movie, dude. I fucking love Beethoven.
Yeah, he makes music too, dog.
No way.
Yeah, dog.
Wow, he's talented.
Yeah.
That dog can do anything. That dog, he makes music and he saved a whole family. Have you ever seen Beethoven for real? It's a good movie.
Yeah. The dad from that movie was like a Fox News guy.
I'll say I've enjoyed the movie more times than I've enjoyed the music.
You know you haven't.
I watched
Beethoven rips, dude. There's so
I
many
know
Beethoven
Beethoven rips.
Yeah.
But the amount of times I watched Beethoven as a child has surpassed how many times I've listened to Beethoven as an adult.
Really?
I think so. I'm not casually listening to Beethoven. Like
I think you've heard Beethoven in a lot of stuff.
probably
constantly.
subconsciously. But I mean, purposely sitting down and listening.
Oh yeah,
to it.
no. I rarely. I'm like.
I'm saying I've supported Beethoven the dog
Yeah.
more than I have the person.
Yeah, and they both are enjoyed posthumously. Because that dog's been dead too.
That's fucked up to think about. Every dog in every movie. Oh, this is sensitive.
Yeah.
Earl's here petting his dog.
Oh no.
But every dog, and your dog's old. Look at her. She's ready, bro.
She is.
No, actually, I heard that they just came out with a medicine that makes dogs younger again. So there's something to hope for in that dark corner back there. No, there isn't. But yeah, no, every dog in every movie's dead.
Crazy.
That's fucked.
Yeah. I remember my parents. Like,
The one from I Am Legend that got choked out, really dead now.
actually dead now.
Actually dead. That one fucked up a lot.
Marley and Me?
That was
actually dead now.
that scene in I Am Legend when Will Smith chokes out his dog, that was white people's 9/11. They were like, enough. They're like, I've never seen white people stand together so strongly than when that dog got killed in I Am Legend.
I heard Will Smith actually adopted that dog. I don't know if
Really?
that's true. I'm not sure if that's true, but somebody said that he fell in love with that dog and
Wait, are they using
bought it or
orphan dogs for movies?
No, I think he probably just paid the owner to have it. He's Will Smith. He's got a lot of money.
Oh.
You know? Imagine that kind of money. When
Yeah.
you meet somebody's dog on a set and you go, "Oh, I love this dog." $1 million? To some guy who's a dog trainer. and you're like, and they're like,
you're like, yeah, take the dog.
take the dog, yeah.
Actually, my mom, it was my dad a long time ago, said it would be a good TV show to see how much people would give up their dog for.
That is a good idea. It's a horrible show. Just watching families cry as they
No, but
and
it
be
would be
super
entertaining.
yeah. But they're millionaires now. And they're heartbroken that they lost their dog. Oh.
And then the couples are fighting. Like one was like, the dog's priceless. And then the husband's like, $100,000. $100,000. Would you sell your dog? Look at him. He loves money. Look at him. Yeah, I know. I know.
He has it, so he wouldn't do it. He has enough of it.
No,
that
he wants
wouldn't do
more. When you have it, you want more.
We all have a price.
See?
it. $1 million man over
Would
there.
you sell your dogs for any amount of money? Your dogs that are your children?
I fucking love my dogs.
Right. But if someone said, I'll give you
I don't think I would.
I'll give you $3 million for Jackie right now.
I don't think I would.
$3 million? Would
I
you sell your dog for $3 million?
I think it'd be.
Think about it.
I would think. No, I'm thinking about it right now on the hypothetical. I'm thinking about it.
You have a price.
I don't know. My dogs, personally, I fucking love.
Everybody loves
I would
their
sell Earl's dog $30
obviously.
right now.
I don't know if you get that.
Aw.
But I don't know, dude. I don't know, because it's like, because honestly, the way I feel is like life is short. Money rules.
Makes it really fun while
Makes
you're
it
here.
really fun, but also like my bond with my dog matters to me more than money, kind of.
There's no amount you would.
I don't know.
If someone said, "I'll give you $8 million,"
it would have to be like millions of dollars, and it would have to be like somebody that I trust so much to.
No, you
give
don't know
them a
where the
good
dogs
life.
are
Then
going.
no, I wouldn't do it.
No price.
Not if I don't know what's happening to
That's
my dogs.
Insane to me. I know you guys are going to call me a bad person.
Hey.
That is absolutely nuts. Is that not crazy? No price?
But you don't know what's happening to your dog? No. If it's some guy that's gonna abuse my dog, if Michael Vick's like 20 million for your dog.
Well, no, in this
nah,
scenario,
dog.
it's not specifically Michael Vick. It's
You don't know. You gotta
Chances
know.
are it could go to a good home.
No, you gotta know.
These people are paying a lot of money for this dog.
Yeah, what the fuck are they paying that much
They
for
want
my
it.
dog?
They
There's
love
so many
it.
dogs.
I'm like, dude, they want this dog. They want this dog.
No.
All right.
I would have to
So
know
he goes
that.
like this: I'll give you $5 million and I'll take care of her.
It would have
Does
to be
that change
somebody
it?
that I know already is a good person, is going to take care of them, and also like that way I can occasionally go see them and
Okay.
stuff too.
It's a good person,
Guaranteed.
guaranteed.
But I never get to see them.
But you
again.
never get to see them again, and you don't get to say goodbye. They just get taken while you're not home. You don't get to goodbye. You got to have some fun.
Does
If they're
my
giving you all
does
this
my
money,
wife leave
There's
me?
got to be well, she gets to fuck the guy that's taking the dogs real quick, but then come back to you and you have to talk about it.
Does my wife leave me?
This is a fucked up TV show. I got to tell you, this is a fucked up.
I'd say no.
episode
I
one.
probably would say no. I
That's-
think all that money would be tight, but I bet my marriage would fall apart. You know, like so it's like I miss the dogs. Why did we do this? Like all that. Like
while she's on her yacht.
yeah,
not
I don't.
working.
I think you'd still be sad about the dogs being
Yeah,
gone,
I think
even
you'd
if you
be
have
a little
yacht.
sad.
I don't think it's a little sad. That's why you don't have dogs, like because
Yeah.
you need to have what's it called, a heart to have a dog.
I guess.
and I literally, my dogs are like I love them so much that money alone wouldn't be enough to get them away from me.
It's so gay.
I'm gay for my dogs, dude.
Gay for my dogs is a
I'm
good
super
title.
gay for my
So your
dogs.
dogs are really cute in your defense.
Yeah, they
They're really
rule.
fucking cute.
Yeah.
But I don't know, 8 million.
Yeah, that'd be great.
If someone's like, your mother, 8 million, I'd be like, I have to think about it. I have to really think about it. I really love her. You know, is she going to someone nice? Will I get to visit?
Will I get to visit my mom?
I'd feel that way if it was my mother. But yeah, dog, I shouldn't have a dog. I don't know. I've loved a few dogs, like really loved a few dogs, but even they weren't my dogs, so I couldn't say.
Yeah.
I've never had I have doggy issues. Me and Sarah went through a podcast. We talked about it when I was younger. My parents got me like 6 dogs and gave them all away after they were done being puppies. One,
Or they fostered dogs.
no, they would just get dogs and then be like, you can't have it anymore when they were annoyed with it. And then we'd give it away.
So they'd like raise a dog and teach it to be an adult dog that could know what
Not
it's
even, it
doing?
wouldn't even get there. It'd be a preteen and it'd be out.
I remember my brother, when I was a kid, got a dog. It was a little Chi-Chi named
That's
Cookie.
That's what I think some Spanish people call vaginas. Chi-chis.
Chi-Chis?
I think so.
Chihuahua. And it was the sweetest dog. We had it for a week.
Your sweet little Chi-chi.
My dad got mad that it was digging up the rose bushes and made my brother just take this dog to the park and just released him into the park.
No.
And
That's
then-
a good place to release a dog. It's going to get picked
And then he
up.
came back home, and then
No,
like we
the
were all
dog came back
sad,
home?
crying. No, my
Oh. Mm-hmm.
brother came back home. We were all sad, crying that the dog was gone. And my brother goes back to the park to look for the dog because he feels bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then he doesn't find the dog. He's like, I'm pretty sure somebody had to have taken him home because he was
Right.
the sweetest, cutest little dog that was super friendly to everyone.
Yeah.
So we're pretty sure he found a home somewhere. But
Yeah, of course. A park's a good place to release a dog. I gotta
find
say.
somebody.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it'll likely be a child with a family who cares
Yeah.
about them because they're at the park.
Yeah.
No, hit it.
That's a soundtrack to me losing my dog.
This is when we run the light on the pod. We're like, enough with the gas.
Let's go.
Wrap up the Chamoy Pickle. Wrap up the Chamoy Pickle. But we do have to run. I have another podcast I have to do. Hormoz, thanks so much for coming on
Thank
the
you
show.
for having me.
Where can people find you?
At Not Hormones on social media.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to be at Hormones on social media because like growing up, everybody made fun of me, called me Hormones. I was like, I'm gonna own that shit. But a trans therapy doctor has at Hormones.
Oh, man.
So I'm at Not Hormones.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
At Hormones is a good trans
Yeah.
therapy doctor.
Yeah. If you guys need a trans therapy doctor, I recommend At Hormones. he does good work. He cares about his people.
But if you want a comedian that was on this podcast, do not Hormones.
At Not Hormones. It looks like no Thormones.
It's very confusing. It's a good
Very good handle.
Really good marketing.
And we got our comedy dating show Valentine's Day at the Comedy Store.
Yes.
That's going to be fire.
Oh my God, please come out. We've sold out like the last 3 we've done. It's
Yeah.
been fucking incredible.
Dirty at 10:30 on February 7th
Yes.
is going to be fire with me and Saul Trujillo, and we got a fire lineup. I think we got Jesus Trejo on that one. It's going to be great.
And your podcast.
Oh, and our podcast, Dogs of Browntown. Me, Saul Trujillo, and Joel Jimenez.
Hell yeah. And guys, you can follow me at Kimberly Congdon. Everywhere at Kim Congdon. I don't know. Twitch.tv/QueenCong1, Patreon.com/Kim Congdon,
Special coming out
KimCongdon.com
soon.
for show dates. I have a comedy special coming out very soon. When is this airing? It might be.
This is the next Wednesday, right? So
This is 2 weeks from now.
so this will be the 24th.
So it already aired. Childless MILF.
Hell yeah.
Childless MILF out on YouTube right now.
Hell yeah.
Check it out.
Fuck yeah.
Unless it gets miraculously picked up by Netflix in the next 10 days, then maybe Netflix. Just Google Childless MILF Kim Congdon and it'll come up. The internet's very easy, people.
real.
For real. Thank you guys so much for supporting
Thank you.
and checking my stuff. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Congdon taking over.